Welcome to the WLPGA's LPG Talks interview series. Each interview will feature LPG industry leaders and explore current opportunities, trends and developments in the LPG industry. We hope you will enjoy these informative discussions.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I'm Michael Kelly, the Chief Advocacy Officer of the World LPG Association, and you are watching LPG Talks. Today, I'm joined by Angelique Berden, who is a Corporate Marketing and Communications Director for Westport Fuels and for Prins Autogassystemen. And Angelique's a good friend of the WLPGA and is very involved in the LPG industry from the Autogas side. Angelique, I want to kick us off with a provocative question. Last year, we just received the annual statistics that WLPGA and Argus puts together, and we saw a significant drop in consumption of autogas, largely due to the pandemic effect and the shelter-at-home orders. So consumption was down 10.5% in 2020, below 20 or at 24 million tons. So the first time it's below 25 million tons for autogas since 2012. So what is your view in general, as a global overview on autogas? Where do you see the opportunities? And do you think there'll be a big bounce back?
Well, thank you for giving me the opportunity to comment on this. Yes, well, indeed, Argus mentioned that there was quite a drop in the fuel for autogas. The drop is there for gasoline and for diesel as well. And actually those fuels, they dropped somewhat more. Well, to be honest, the pandemic was a serious cause for lower volumes. And actually now at the moment, we see already quite a good coverage in the market. Not in every market, but in those markets where the pandemic seems actually a little bit more better, we see really already a kind of a coverage. We also see that more people drive cars again. They don't want to be so much in public transport. So in this respect, I have full confidence that the market will pick up soon again.
So you're bullish on the potential for autogas, on the future of autogas going forward?
Yeah, actually, the infrastructure is there. The technology is there. It's actually only a low-cost fuel and better for the environment. In this respect, we really see that there is a brighter future than it may seem. It's not a transitional fuel, as I would call it, but with the new developments also on bio-LPG and all the research that is done at the moment, I really believe LPG autogas is a future fuel.
Excellent. Autogas is a future fuel. What a great line. Angelique, I'm going to borrow that from you. Thank you. So, Angelique, you work for Prins Autogassystemen, which, as I mentioned, and you also work for Westport Fuel Systems.
Yeah.
They're the same companies. Now, my understanding is that they have a lot of activities and a lot of different divisions and companies in different regions and different countries. Why don't you give us an overview of the companies that you work for?
Thank you. Yes, definitely. Prins is famous for its LPG systems. The company exists now 35 years and was started in the Netherlands. And in 2014, the company was taken over by Westport, the Canadian company. And Westport merged with Fuel System Solutions in 2016 and became Westport Fuel Systems. And this company has 12 brands, whereof Prins is one. And those 12 brands, they cover actually the whole alternative fuel market, I would say, for passenger cars, medium and heavy duty systems. By this also, we cover the fuels LPG, CNG, LNG, and actually also lately hydrogen. And Westport Fuel Systems is especially also known for its HPDI technology that is being used by heavy duty like truck manufacturers.
Wow. So you guys cover a lot of ground is what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
And I suppose this is part of what gives you such a bullish perspective on Autogas, if you have this view over all the different fuel systems.
Yes, correct. Well, we have a lot of experience. We have a lot of innovations. Actually, last year, we introduced our VSI 3 system for the latest engines, for the direct injection engines. So with this, we cover actually the whole range of cars available in the market. And almost every car can now be converted to LPG.
Wow, excellent. Good to hear. Let me turn your attention, because for those of you in the audience who don't know it, Autogas Day will be held on the 9th of December. It's the third version of Autogas Day. The first one was held in 2019 in Amsterdam. And Angelique is one of the visionaries behind Autogas Day. It was a little bit her brainchild in making it come into being. So Angelique, I want to ask you, what was your thinking behind Autogas Day? And what do you see for the future of Autogas Day? And obviously tell us a little bit about what's going to happen in Dubai on the 9th of December.
Sure. Actually, Autogas Day was created in 2018 within Prins, and together with the Dutch association, VVG, we managed to set up activities for various target audiences at 52 locations in the Netherlands. So we promoted actually driving on autogas towards students, towards consumers in general, to media, to politicians. And we involved everyone active in the autogas market, like the fuel stations, like the installers, like the gas suppliers. And in this way, we reached really a lot of people. And this concept actually was introduced in 2019 to the European market during the forum in Amsterdam. That was held by the WLPGA and Liquid Gas Europe. And at that event, we had one conference where about 200 people were present from about 20 countries, and they all followed and joined the various topics we discussed during the conference, like new systems innovations, market outlooks, even OEMs like Renault did a presentation. And we expanded that concept last year into e-conference. The conference was supposed to be held in Dubai in 2020, but due to the pandemic, that was not possible. And this year, luckily, we can go to Dubai. So it's scheduled, Autogas Day is scheduled on the 9th of December during LPG week that is organized by the WLPGA.
Yeah.
And Autogas Day is a concept where everyone can join to promote autogas, because it's a great fuel. It's even the future fuel, especially also with bio LPG coming into place.
Yep, you heard it here first. 9th December, Autogas Day. Join us in Dubai. It's part of LPG Week. It's going to be a full week of activities and meetings, capped off by Autogas Day on the 9th of December. Angelique Berden, thank you so much for being with us. If you have one last thought for the people watching about Autogas, what would you like to leave them with as a final thought?
Well, I would say don't forget about driving on LPG, on autogas, because it's a great fuel. It's cheaper, it's environmental friendlier than other fuels. And actually, there is a future for LPG. So it's not a transition fuel, but actually also a future fuel. So definitely worth looking at.
Thank you. What a great way to end. Autogas is a future fuel. Thank you so much, Angelique Berden from Prins Autogassystems. I'm Michael Kelly, and you're watching LPG Talks. Thank you so much.